Hello guys and welcome back to some Frosti-Town. Today we're going to be modeling sort of an abstract scene. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Madcap, we're going to turn these guys on, we're going to turn these guys on, and we are going to go into shortcut UVR and we're going to turn this guy on. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to edit, we're going to go to preferences, and we're going to write landscape, and you're going to select this guy. Shift A, and you're gonna create a landscape. You're gonna click here and you're gonna go to below. Okay, now next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna set your camera to right about here. You're gonna go into camera, you're gonna bring this back to right about there. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna press Shift A, and we are going to create a UV sphere. Let's give it 200, and we're gonna bring it here. I'm gonna scale it down, bring it right about here, bring it up, Q, left control sharpen, bring it right about there. Alright, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna select this sphere. We're gonna go into object, we're gonna go to quick effects, we're gonna go to quick smoke, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our physics properties, and we're gonna go down, we're gonna click noise, and I'm gonna click the sphere. I'm gonna click smoke. I'm gonna go into texture, and then we're gonna go into texture, new, clouds, go into colors, contrast, give it 5, and we are going to let it play for a while. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to press Shift A, and we are going to create a UV sphere. Q, left control sharpen, bring it right about there, bring it up, scale it down to right about here, and we are going to go into materials tab, click new, go to emission, and give it 40 to right about there. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to go into shading. I'm going to press 0, I'm going to select this guy, click new, and I'm going to create a noise texture. We are going to create a color ramp, and I'm going to plug the factor into the factor, color into the roughness, and we're gonna create a bump node, plug the normal into the normal, plug the factor into the height. Let's just bring it all the way down, bring the detail up, shift. First we are going to bring down the roughness. We're gonna shift D this, bring it here, and we're going to create some puddles like this. Alright, the next thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Shift A, and we're gonna go into volume, and we're gonna go to import VDB. Now the VDB clouds download link is gonna be in the description below, so you can find that out. We're gonna go here, we're gonna go into cloud VDB pack, and we're gonna select cloud 9. So we're gonna select our cloud 9, I'm gonna scale it down, and we are going to bring it here. We're going to rotate it to right about 90 degrees. And we're going to bring it here. I'm going to bring it up, scale it up to right about there. Shift D, G and Y, and bring it right about here. Now let's first save this. Smoke and clouds. And let's go to cycles. Let's go to GPU compute. Select this guy, scale him up. Let's go back into Eevee and let's select our sphere. Give it a bit of orange color, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into world settings. We're gonna bring the world settings down, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna press Shift A. We're gonna go into right view and press Shift A, and we are going to create a point light. Give it 500. Bring it up and bring it back, bring it here, Shift D and bring it here. Maybe if we give it 100 watts, this one 200, bring it back, bring it a bit back, and we're gonna give this a reddish color, and this one we're gonna give this a bluish color. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna import an FBX. Go into downloads, we're gonna import a kneeling. I'm gonna scale him down, bring him up, and we're going to rotate him to right about there, scale him down, bring it right about there, and bring him right about here. So we have something like this. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into empty. We're going to create a empty, scale it down, bring it up to right about there. We're going to go into camera. Let's just save this. And we're going to go depth of field, and we're going to write empty, and we're going to bring this down to right about there. Let's just save this, go into cycles, and let's render this. Alright, before rendering, let's just go back into Eevee. Let's delete this light. Save this. Go into cycles and then render. Alright, I'll see you in a bit when it all renders out. So guys, there you go. Your abstract sci-fi scene is complete. Again, the VDB pack link is in the description below. And if you enjoyed this, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share. And as always, stay frosty, and Frosti-Town signing out.